there is a new game out, and I think this time it's gonna be a Star Rail killer. And you probably have heard many times or seen like those titles whenever you open YouTube where there's like, oh, this is a Genshin killer and this is Star Rail killer, and you click on it and it's like some bullshit, some clickbait, and you're like, oh, come on, not again, I don't believe in it. But I think this time it's like for real. Because I opened Twitter yesterday and it was like filled with this game. Like so many posts were about this game, and I was like, no way it's gonna be real. And I opened the gameplay of this game. It's called Silver Palace, and it looks freaking amazing. I don't remember the last time I was this excited for the game. I think like probably the last time was maybe when I saw the ad of Genshin for the first time many years ago, and I was like, oh, is this real? Back in the day. But this looks very, very nice. So let's check it out. First of all, it looks like a hotel in Belobog. Like this whole location. I wouldn't be surprised if the devs from Star Rail, the initial ones, worked on this. That would make sense. It was made with Unreal Engine 5, yeah, exactly. And the MC, she looks very, very pretty. She looks like Kachink. With that hair, with everything. And hair's like doing this, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Steampunk-ish, yeah. There is something to it. Because of all the metal around. Look at the city. How pretty that... How the heck pretty is that? That looks, I don't know, probably like some city in Europe. Maybe France. Or Czech Republic, I don't know. Very beautiful. And again, it reminds me of my favorite location in the Star Rail, the Belobog. I loved it back there. That is steampunk. But they don't have like... Okay, maybe that gun looks steampunkish. By the way, this girl they're showing right now on the screen, it's not a pullable character. It's MC. The one that you get for free, the one that you can play. This is a different one. Very, very cute. Small character. This one looks a little bit evil. You can see that her pupils... I don't know, maybe she is... like an enemy or something. This one, the males look also very nice in here. I like the design. Also, it looks a lot more polished compared to how Withering Waves was at the very, very start. This game is not released yet. We don't even know the release date of it. But already, like, very, very nice. The dudes are dripped out. I wonder if we can interact with the cafes as well. Like if we can go inside the cafes, or those are all just decoration. And they have mounts. A freaking mount that you can change and upgrade. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Also, now pay attention. Okay, I'm not even joking right now. Because I know that you're like, oh, you always look at boobs and butts all the time. The thing is, I used to play a little bit of the newest Assassin's Creed, and I was a little bit disappointed by it. Not gonna lie. It was a beautiful game, but something felt off. And then I watched other streamers and I realized what was off. The way they animated the horse riding, because it was not realistic. Because the character eventually, like, they didn't move on the horse. Now look at her. Look how she moves and how the horse moves. She moves like a horse rider. They freaking animated. They fully animated the horse riding. So that it feels realistic. That's a lot of work right there. Okay, she just went through the metal thingy, but that doesn't matter. And the drifting, you can freaking drift on a horse. Realistic horse drifting. But the riding itself, the way that she was like up and down, up and down. That's very cool attention to detail. Okay, and we have monsters. Anyone around you can be monster. And then you fight them. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. The combat. The combat also looks very nice. So we have some combat from the distance and up close. So far it looks promising, because many times you can see a very interesting story, but then you look at the comment, you're like, what the heck is that? This one I like. Oh, that's probably her ult. Yeah, the moon ult. Awesome. Oh, that's probably how they're going to the main enemy. They're trying like to get all the wolves to get to the Wolf King. And back on the horsey. Oh, similar mechanic to Wua. Wua didn't have like this the transportation system, but they did have like this grappling hook. I think there is also flying, but I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure that I have seen some clips where the horse also had the wings, but maybe that's an upgrade that you get like after some time. Again, grappling hook, so we can travel everywhere. Oh, a cat. Okay, can we pet a cat? That is the question. What the heck? What the heck? What are you doing with the cat? Hey, 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 hey! Wait! Is the cat a werewolf? No, cat is okay. She got me there. She got me there. For a second. For a second. And the horse is flying. I think you're supposed probably to upgrade your horse before you can like do it. That is so pretty. And I don't see like any gauge for stamina, so maybe there is like unlimited flying, because I really hate when in games there is the limit of how long you can fly because of the stupid stamina. And over here, boom, you're just flying, you don't care about anything. That was, by the way, very beautiful how they went into the tree and all the leaves went around. We have also night mode, day and night mode, and this also night. Nice, making it more realistic. Wow. And look how they light up all the buildings. So many like tiny things that they made. They are not even paying me anything. I don't know why, but I was just like so flabbergasted when I saw this. First I saw like small trailer, and then I saw the gameplay, because I was like, okay, the trailer is cool, but probably the gameplay gonna suck. And then I saw the gameplay, I was like, oh. I'm still curious if they probably won't be able to enter buildings though. I think that's gonna be like the limit of it. Can say read these funny magical words, because I think that's Chinese. I googled what the company is, like where they're from. They're from Singapore. I've never heard about them. They're a subsidiary of a company that has that have offices in China and in Japan. So it's like Japan, China, and as well as Singapore. Ooh. This also feels very nice. The stealth! The freaking stealth! It's like an Elden Ring! Damn it! Sekiro style, defeating him! Interrogate, coerce, or stun. There are like different options that we can do with him. Kill him! Kill him! Step on him! Ooh, also like the quick actions. I love quick actions. They're so fun, because you can get distracted and mess up. I wonder if there will be co-op, because like right now, character looks like they're surrounded, and it would be nice if there was like some sort of a co-op where you fight together. This lady, they haven't shown her much. This character, they showed her only like in this part of the trailer, like some ice lady. I feel like she needs some actual air physics. The way her hair moves looks weird. Yeah, it looks like one string. That is true. But also it's not a final version still. We don't know much about it. Darkness from Konosuba, the one that it was like with in a silver and white suit. This one, yeah. I don't know, she reminds me of some Ice Queen. I would imagine that probably Archon and Snezhnaya would look like that. Raratina. Okay, she fought everyone. Another part that I'm concerned of, I don't know about the story. Because for me, the key ingredient to a successful gacha is the very, very good story. A crazy Cinderella! Never mind, who cares about the story? We have a freaking carriage, a freaking pumpkin on fire with a hot lady in it. Let's freaking go! OMG! What the heck? Whoa! A freaking pumpkin! She didn't get her prince, so now she is... Oh my, OMG, OMG, OMG! She's not gonna be playable. I have a feeling that they spend more money on designing the enemies instead of designing the characters. The characters look good, but I mean, this lady... Please be playable. Maybe we can like change her and she'll be like a good person again and... Or maybe not, I don't know. Oh. They're stepping. Come on. Oh, we can resist. What if I will not resist? What's gonna happen? I don't know. The instincts will kick in. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a very, very cool anime. I wonder if that's like a final boss or someone like as a part of the mid story. So okay, let's sum it up. While we have like her flying in the background, somewhere like here. Let's sum it up. There are some definite benefits about like the trailer that we've seen. One of this is like cool looking MC. On the website you can also check out the male MC. The male MC looks also very hot. But he has a ponytail. I don't like guys with ponytails, so I'm like, I'm gonna play girl. And she looks like a chink, so that's a win-win. Another huge benefit, it clearly has mounts. And I remember when I only started streaming Genshin, when like, I don't know, every week someone would come over to the chat and be like, does this game have mounts? And I'll be like, it doesn't have mounts. Stop asking me that. But yeah, this one clearly has it. And it seems that in the future, they will be adding more and more horses and you'll be able to upgrade them. Maybe even gacha for them. I don't know. The third thing is, it clearly has a very pretty location. Very beautiful, very detailed. So many things at the same time, and it's like you want to spend time in that world. I don't know how big it is, but clearly it reminds me, for example, a lot of Belobog. And I think all the players that got into Star Rail because of Belobog would be really happy to play this game. Or at least try it out. And another one is good gameplay graphics. It's not perfect, but it looks kind of polished. You can like see like all the chairs, all the bar chairs. You can see like the flooring. See the light from the... Let's put it back a little bit. Over here. The light from the lamps reflects on the floor, so you can see the texture very nicely. It's so freaking cool. Like, that's so much details. Amazing. Now, my concerns. We don't know the date of the release. We have no idea when this game gonna be released. It's gonna be maybe in 2 years, or maybe in this year. They didn't give us anything, which is kind of weird. So there is a pre-registration at the moment, but nothing more. So maybe if they release it in 5 years, it no longer will be like cool, and maybe there will be other games. So we just have to see. Another moment, we don't know how the finished product will look like. What if like this part, they just made it, I don't know, like more a trailer to attract investors and traction, but when the actual game is released, it will not like have all these details. We don't know that. So it's not a finished product yet. And the last part, which is probably the most important, we don't know how the monetization here works. We don't know. We know for sure that it's gacha. Like, I checked several articles, all of them confirmed that this is a gacha game. And they have a bunch of characters, which already kind of implies that it's like has a gacha mechanic. But we don't know how much it costs. Is the pity system? Is there even a pity system? Do you need to pull for both the character and the weapon? How about the horse? Do you also pull for the horse? Does it cost money? All of that part. And I think that would be also super important. Okay, I lied. I have one more point. One more point that is also super, super important in the story. This part, it doesn't. This trailer and the previous trailer that I've seen, like the smaller one, doesn't give us much clue about what's like the issue of this world. What are we fighting for? What's the problem in there? So if this story will not be interesting, it will not capture the player. So we still have to wait to see more of it. But overall, it looks very, very promising. So probably that's gonna be my verdict for today. Very, very promising, but still, let's not get too much excitement because we don't know what's gonna be in the end. And let's judge this game more when it's gonna be already released or at least available for the beta testing. So yeah. Capturing the noir style intrigue can be tough, so I'll be interested to see how it does. Yeah, and it also limits the world building because if you notice with Hoyo games and also with Koro games now as well, every single region that they make is inspired by a country or by a culture. For example, even in Zone Zero, the next region we're going to, it's heavily inspired by Hong Kong. I think that's a classic music. I haven't even noticed that they've been using classic music here. Maybe because it's royalty free or something. That's why they're using it. Would you sign up for beta? I already signed up. I don't know if that's beta or that's already like actual release, but I already signed up. Crystal Hills? I'm telling you, she's Cinderella. It's crazy. Oh, what if it's gonna be inspired by a lot of different tales? If she's Cinderella and she has like this cabbage pumpkin carriage and she has the silver heels, that would be cool. That would be very, very cool. We can like see crazy Cinderella, crazy what was her name? The one that was with the gnomes. Snow White. Yeah, imagine like crazy Snow White. That would be so nice.